The movers are progenitor AI constructs. They know no age, no despair. All this time, they have tended the derelicts of their masters.
From their memory banks, we have learned that the progenitors were not indigenous to our galaxy. This section of hull was once a massive foundry where the 3 hyperspace cores were forged. Coordinates have been set for the aft section of the wreck, where the Dreadnaught is located.
The prophecy states, he who unites the 3 will unleash the great maker, Sajuk.
Hey guys, welcome back to our curated playthrough of Homeworld 2 Remastered. After clearing the quantum irregularities in the previous section of wreckage, the fleet finally arrives at the aft section of the progenitor mothership.
Hyperspace successful. We are alone.
Telemetry data confirms this is the engineering section of the wreckage. The Dreadnaught is located here. We're detecting intense power fluctuations in the surrounding progenitor derelicts. Send in scouts to confirm the location of the Dreadnaught.
Before we try to locate that Dreadnaught, I just wanted to take the time to admire our surroundings here. The size of some of the things in this area is just jaw-dropping. There are several derelicts in this area as well. This looks to be quite a large starship, probably a mothership class, somehow destroyed and forgotten. Then there are these 3 strange pieces over here. I'm not sure if they're actually debris, but they seem to be aligned to almost form some kind of sphere. And behind these is the wreck of yet another large starship. This wreck is almost in one piece. It might suggest that the ship itself was simply abandoned rather than destroyed. We can also see right behind it a small ship which is also in very good condition, likely part of the same fleet. I reckon these were early ship designs that didn't make the cut for any of the major races, and I think there may be some concept art out there showing some of these ships. Anyway, let's not muck about any longer and get back to our objectives here. So first things first, let's put our resource collectors to work.
Resources locked in.
Okay, it seems like they're just gonna collect scrap out here. I want to get eyes on our objectives, so let's get a probe in production.
Group 5 copies.
In this mission, I'm going to start putting the defense field frigates into the 2 battle groups. By doing that, it should make it a little bit easier for me to find these frigates and actually use their defense fields. I might also just have a play around with formations a little bit in this one. Formations is something we used quite a lot in the previous game, but not sure if it's as useful in Homeworld 2. Group 5 can have an extra flak frigate.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Okay, now, we have an excessive amount of resources banked up at this point, so I reckon we can invest in another carrier. I'd get more destroyers, but we're unfortunately already at our cap for that. As usual, we'll have our carriers tag along our 2 main battle groups to provide them with production and repair support.
Flight control engaged, assuming position. Group 6 standing by. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Now, time to check on our strike craft.
Group 2 copies. Acknowledged.
Group 3 reinforced.
Copy.
Okay, it seems like we've got a full complement, so I'm pretty happy with that. Time to send our probe on its way to the objective. Maybe place it a bit above the objective here.
Probe away.
Let's quickly zoom in.
Carrier complete.
The variety of wreckage here would suggest that we're not the first to come here after the progenitors.
are translating the progenitor language. It is a repeating message as follows. The Keeper is aware. The Keeper understands. The Keeper has seen the enemy. The progenitor Dreadnaught has been located. Use movers to retrieve it. At least 6 movers will be required to transport the Dreadnaught.
Alright, seems we are not alone after all.
The progenitor ship is generating a massive hyperspace interference field. Unable to charge hyperspace core, we are trapped.
Very interesting design. Check out these probes that come out of it. The Keepers sort of remind me of those deep-sea anglerfish, which are quite terrifying, to be honest.
There's nothing left out here.
Huh. It's jumped into hyperspace. Have a feeling that it's probably going to be back.
Nothing but gravel out here.
Okay, well, back to the mission.
There's nothing left out here.
We're going to need to send at least 6 movers to be able to retrieve that Dreadnaught.
Production underway. Production underway.
Group 5.
There's no doubt that those probes are going to attack anything that comes close, which means I'm going to want to send in some of our fleet to defend the movers while they try to bring the Dreadnought back.
Coordinates locked in.
While Group 5 is making its way, let's also get some strike groups following behind.
Group 3 copies. En route. Destination locked in. Group 1 copies. En route.
Mover complete.
And since it's going to take a while for them to get there, let's just quickly send our collectors to gather whatever resources they can find. There's that new carrier we just built. Time to get all the production facilities built.
Group 5 reporting.
Mover complete.
Righto, since things are relatively calm, it's a good chance for us to come back to our battle group formation here and admire the view. Haven't really done a nice badass close-up like this with destroyers, frigates and strikecraft all in formation. Such a beautiful sight.
Carrier fighter facility complete.
New fighters available for construction.
Right, quickly check on our mover production here. I think we still have one more in the pipeline.
Mover complete.
There we go. Quickly organize these guys and send them out to the objective. I'm gonna try and position them close by to start off. Now, with this new carrier, I reckon we can form a new group with the 2 extra destroyers we made. This will be the main defending force for the mothership whenever we send our main battle groups out.
Carrier Corvette facility complete.
Okay, Group 5 has almost arrived. Just want to get that defense field frigate to break off and follow from behind one of the destroyers. And let's hold here for a moment.
Group 5, setting drives to idle. Course cancelled.
Right, there aren't that many of those probes, but if our experience with the movers were anything to go by, they're probably really strong. Or they might have some sort of trick up their sleeves. Our movers are still making their way. We should wait just a few more seconds here.
Group 5 copies. Carrier frigate facility complete.
New frigates available for construction.
Move order confirmed. Roger. Moving to destination. Group 1 copies. Group 3 en route. Underway.
Alright, we managed to arrive at just about the same time as our movers.
Resources exhausted.
Let's start sending in our strikecraft and draw their attention away from the movers.
Pursuing targets. Strike group.
Here we go.
Strike group, prepare for assault. Nothing but gravel out here. Stay on top of them.
Let's get our movers locking onto that Dreadnaught.
Group 9 reports enemy contact.
Resources exhausted.
As I
We've got a
suspected,
situation here.
these probes are actually quite resilient. I'm not surprised since every single progenitor ship we've encountered so far tends to be quite armoured.
Defense field
Ah, crap. Defense field frigate's taking heaps of fire. I don't think we can save it. Let's queue up a replacement. Now, while the battle rages on here, our movers are quietly completing their objective. Let's check this thing out.
Strike group under enemy attack.
It's a pretty large ship. Definitely larger than our destroyers.
Movers locked on. Dreadnought retrieval underway.
Very nice. Things are going relatively smoothly here.
Progenitor drones are attacking the movers. Scans indicate they are vulnerable to anti-corvette weaponry. Recommend using torpedo frigates and pulsar gunships to protect the movers.
Alright, so the Keeper drones have started to catch on to what we're doing. We should have enough of our forces here to defend our movers though.
Defense field
Let's get
frigate
Group 5
complete.
pushing back
Roger,
towards the
attack
mothership.
withdrawn. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Group 5 under attack.
Supporting friendly units. Acknowledged.
Group 5 reinforced.
Setting drives to idle. Assume combat stations. Strike group moving into position.
While we
Group
continue
5
to
reports
defend our
enemy
movers
contact.
here,
Ready.
I just wanted to quickly
Group 3
point out
reports
that the
victory.
berth that the Dreadnought was found was likely the location of where the progenitor race constructed most of their ships. If you look closely, the berth has various peculiar inscriptions.
Status report.
It's unknown what these inscriptions actually mean and whether or not they serve any purpose to the lore of Homeworld.
Defense field
One
powered up.
additional detail that can be found in this area of space is the fact that another berth wreckage similar to this one can be seen far off in the distance.
Group 5.
The Keeper is attacking.
The Oracle refers to these ships as Keepers. They are ancient machines dedicated to the protection of the Progenitor Empire. It will stop at nothing to destroy us.
Defend the fleet.
Righto, looks like the Keepers are starting to get serious here.
Group 1 reporting. Supporting friendly units. Group 4 reporting.
We'll continue to get Group 5 to push back and follow the Dreadnought.
Shield power depleted. Recharging. Drawing heavy fire. Roger. Attack withdrawn. Strike group moving into
Gonna
position.
focus our defense field frigates to tail our movers.
Group 3 has defeated the enemy.
Supporting friendly units. Group 3
Now,
reporting.
back to the Keeper here.
Strike group attack
Looks like
order
it's making a
confirmed.
move of some
6
sort.
copies. Strike group attack order confirmed.
Group 5 reports enemy contact.
Strike group reports hostile contact.
Ah, there we go. It's attacking.
Supporting friendly
Holy crap, that's a lot of damage.
New targets. Group 2 reporting.
And their ship is barely taking any damage from our weapons. Bloody hell. Our destroyer is at half health already. Time to get a ton of repairing going on.
Repairs initiated. Status report. Group 5 standing by.
Our escort operation is looking pretty good over here.
Group 2 reports victory.
Group 5 copies.
Maybe I spoke too soon. Keeper just popped out of hyperspace right in front of us.
Group 3 standing by.
Let's focus fire over here.
Battle position. Group 1. Strike group. Prepare for assault. Repairs initiated. 4 copies.
Seems like it's releasing more of those probes.
Group 5
Don't think we're going to be able to catch a break anytime
Friendlies
soon.
under fire. Moving in. Group 5 copies. Acknowledged.
Get our defense field running back here.
Group 5. Copy. Defense field engaged.
Let's keep moving Group 5 back.
Reporting. Confirmed. Attack withdrawn. Strike group coordinates locked in. You're looking fine. Strike
One of the
group
movers
moving
is
into
taking
position.
a lot of fire down there.
Reporting. Group 3. Friendlies under fire moving in. Group 4. Strike group attack order confirmed. Roger. Moving
Yeah,
to
that
destination.
mover in the back is already down to half health. We are
Shield power
managing to
depleted,
focus
recharging.
down those probes quite well though, and we are making a lot of
Standing
progress,
by.
which is good.
Group 5 under attack.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 6 reporting. Strike group
Let's just
moving into
quickly
position.
reposition groups 6 and
Strike group
7 here
coordinates
so
locked
they're
in.
not in the way.
Group 7 reporting. Friendlies under fire. Moving in.
What's
Group
going
6
on here?
reports enemy contact. Group
What
6
on
under
earth
attack.
are our movers doing
Group
here?
5 reports enemy contact.
I think these pieces of debris might be getting in the way.
Group 6 reports
Might be
enemy
just
contact.
readjusting
Group
their
7
path.
reports enemy contact. Group
Yeah,
5
I reckon
under
that's what's
attack.
going on.
Group 6 under
Thought they
attack.
were about to go backwards for a second there.
Enemy contact.
Wait, watch your course. Group 3 copies. Strike group to battle positions. Group 1 standing by. Friendlies under fire. Moving in. Stay on top of them.
So far so
Group
good.
7 under attack.
And that keeper ship hasn't made any more
Group
appearances.
5 under attack. Group 7 reports enemy
Let's send in
contact.
Group 1 for
Group 5
repairs.
reports enemy contact.
Group 1 docking with carrier. Under attack. What's the call? Wingmen tighten it up.
Alright, there we go. Keeper just jumped in
Strike
behind
group to
us.
battle positions. Strike group attack order confirmed. Stay calm.
Group 5
Looks
under
like it's
attack.
just releasing more probes again.
Group 5 reports enemy contact.
You are clear to proceed. Getting banged around here.
Group 5 under attack.
We're under fire.
Group 5 reports enemy contact.
Watch your 6. Group 7 reporting. Carrier fighter facility under attack. Supporting friendly units.
Let's just try our best to focus these guys down.
Group 6. Standing by. Taking down.
Mover lost. Dreadnought
Moving to
retrieval
destination.
halted. Assign additional movers to retrieve the Dreadnought.
Damn it, that mover in the back finally went down. Luckily we have a spare mover already, so let's quickly find it and get it to lock onto that Dreadnought.
Standing by. Strike group moving into position.
Let's get Group 6 pushing back to the mothership as well here.
Setting drives to us. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Dreadnought retrieval underway.
Looks like the Dreadnought is moving again, which is exactly what we want to see.
Group 5
Check on
reporting.
Group 5. Looking a little bit scattered
Copy
here.
that. Attack
Get
withdrawn.
more probes coming out of
Strike
this
group moving
keeper.
into position.
We
Group
have
5
almost
under attack.
delivered the Dreadnought.
Group 6 reports enemy contact. Group 5 reports enemy contact. Group 6 under attack.
Copy.
Just a little
Group 5
more.
under attack. Group 6 reports enemy contact.
Moving in. Group 5
Group
reporting.
5 can move back to the right flank of the
Group
mothership.
5 reports enemy contact.
We're under fire. Supporting friendly units.
Group 5 under attack.
Heavy fire confirmed. Strike group moving into position. Alright, stay with me now. This is looking good. Stay tight.
Group 5 reports enemy contact.
Strike group attack order confirmed. Under fire. Request order.
Alright, seems like they're just doing one last alignment before docking the Dreadnought with the mothership. Just a couple more of these probes left to deal with here.
Mothership frigate facility under attack.
Group 3 reporting. Strike group, prepare for assault.
Things are
Strike group to
looking
battle
exceptionally good for us right now. We haven't had any large losses so far except for that defense field frigate.
position. Strike group to battle positions. Group 3 copies. Group 4 standing by. Strike group prepare for assault.
Dreadnought docked.
Group 2. Friendlies under
Science
fire.
teams
Moving
and
in.
crew transferring to go.
Yes, that Dreadnought is finally docked.
Docking with carrier.
Crew transfer complete.
With all the hostiles taken care of, it might be a good chance for us now to get all strike craft
Group
repaired.
3 copies. Docking with carrier. Docking with carrier. You are clear to
Combat data indicates we cannot defeat the Keeper with conventional weapons. But we believe we have found a weakness. We have identified progenitor power modules in the local area. The Oracle indicates that these modules could be activated and cause the Keeper to overload. Each power module is activated by a trigger device. Send probes to these locations to scan for trigger devices.
Okay, so it turns out these things are power modules which can be activated. We just need to find the triggers. We're going to need to get some probes out to scan the areas for those devices. But before we do that, I'm just going to try and get our fleet a bit organized. I'd get some repairs on as well.
Repair target locked in. You are clear to proceed.
Let's get our fleet moving to the general area where these power modules are.
Group 6. Group 6 copies. Group 7 reporting. Group 6 reporting. New formation acknowledged. Repairs initiated.
All our movers can go back home. Now, time to get these probes in the pipeline.
Group 5 reports enemy contact.
We are going to
Group
need
6
quite a few.
under attack. Production underway. Group 7
Keepers still
under
active in
attack.
this area, it
Docking
seems.
signal green.
Group 6 reports.
Group 6 standing
Science
by.
teams have completed an initial analysis of the Dreadnaught. Scans indicate that the engines and hyperspace drives are operational. Science teams are now working to bring the Dreadnaught's other systems online.
Oh man, that was bad. That destroyer was dropped so quickly. Right, well, we're gonna have to get another one in production then. We really need to catch the Keepers as soon as they jump in from hyperspace.
Probe complete.
Group 6 copies. Group 7 copies.
Okay, doesn't look like it's done any further damage aside from taking out our destroyer there.
Destination locked in. Group 5 copies. Group 6. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Okay, our probes are ready. Just gonna spend time sending all out to these different points.
Probe dispatched. Probe away.
Need to make sure they're at the right altitude as well, otherwise the scan
dispatched.
won't be completed properly.
Probe in position. Probe deployed.
Scans negative.
Crap, didn't build enough. Let's grab one
Production
more in the
underway.
pipeline. Looks like we didn't find anything out here.
No devices found.
Still nothing.
Probe in position.
Where's our last probe? Ah, forgot to prioritize. There we go.
Scan results negative.
Confirmed.
You guys can get back to gathering resources.
Locked in.
Surveillance data available.
Alright, there's our last probe. Let's send it out.
Probe dispatched.
Scans negative. Trigger devices located.
Okay, sounds like we have found these devices.
We have confirmed that the power modules can be activated using these devices. Use movers to collect them and install them on the power modules.
Rightio, here are the trigger devices. By the sounds of it, this is yet another job for our
Group 5
movers.
standing by.
We still had 6 of them, so let's start getting them out here.
Group 6.
Alright, there will no doubt be some attacks we need to fend off from the Keepers, so I reckon we should move up the fleet towards those devices. Here's our new destroyer coming out of the engineering bay.
Resources exhausted.
Okay, we'll get it supporting Group 7 and moving up with the rest of our battle groups.
Group 7 reinforced.
On our way. Resources exhausted. Understood. Confirmed. Strike group under enemy attack. Supporting friendly units.
Group 7 under attack.
Group 7 copies. Strike group acknowledged.
Group 6 under attack.
Getting banged around here. New formation acknowledged.
Okay, we are under attack again.
Group 7 reports enemy contact.
Come on, let's make this keeper retreat.
Group 6 reports enemy contact.
Group 6 copies. Group 7. Strike group attack order confirmed. Defense field engaged.
Group 7 under attack.
Ah, crap.
Heavy damage.
A bit too late on that
All
one.
personnel. Code red.
Group 7 reports enemy contact. Destroyer locked.
Bloody hell. That was a costly mistake now, wasn't it? Let's send our resource collectors in for repairs.
Looking good. Stay tight. I'm taking hits here.
The good thing though is at least the keepers are focusing their attacks on our most heavily armoured craft.
Stay with me now.
This would be a lot harder if they focused on our frigates, cause I reckon they'd just melt away.
Canceling attack. Idling down. Target destroyed.
Okay, come on guys, let's start moving to the objective already.
Repair target locked in. New formation acknowledged. Group 7 standing by. New formation acknowledged. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 1
Right,
reporting.
our strike craft can
Order
follow
confirmed.
behind Group 6
Docking
here.
with carrier. Group 2 reporting. Docking
Let's
with
try to
carrier.
dock any of our
Group
damaged
3
fighters.
standing by. Move order confirmed. Destination locked in. Group 2, course set. Docking with mothership. Group 2 reporting. You are clear to dock. Setting drives to idle. Docking with carrier. Group 6 reporting. You are clear to dock. Group 5 copies.
Let's get Group 5 to tail
You are
Group
clear to
6.
Docking signal green. You are clear to proceed.
The mothership is looking a bit defenseless right now, so maybe we should get Group 7 to move
En
back.
route. Reporting.
Might pinch one of the destroyers from Group 7 and reassign it to Group 5 for now.
Group 5 reinforced.
Moving to destination. Group 6 standing by. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 2 copies.
We get our bombers to follow as well.
Green line confirmed. Group 1 copies. Destination locked in. Group 2 standing by. Group 3 reporting. Coordinates confirmed. Destination locked in. Group 7.
Now let's just reassign Group
Group
7.
7 assigned.
Strike group moving into position. Group 5 reporting.
Where are our
Destroyer
movers?
complete.
Here we are. Okay, we can also set these guys to push up on the objective. Brand new destroyer coming onto the field.
Confirmed.
That one's for Group 7, obviously.
reinforced.
Strike group moving into position. Group 5 copies.
Right, let's focus our attention on the forward fleets here. We just want to make sure we're ready for the keepers when they show up again.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Looking pretty
Group
clear
1
back
under
here.
attack.
Group 1.
Well, here we go.
Pursuing target.
Okay, more probes to deal with.
Strike group.
Let's try our
Prepare
best
for
to
assault.
focus our attacks
Group 3
here.
copies. Strike group reports hostile contact. Group 2 reporting. Strike group to battle position. We're under fire.
Group 6
Oh
under
my
attack.
lord, these probes can do
offline.
quite a bit of
Group
damage
9
to our
under
frigates.
attack.
Right, let's focus up Group 9 here.
Group 6 reports enemy contact.
This is looking good. Stay tight. Group 6 standing by. Watch your 6.
Group 6 under attack.
I got one. Group 6.
Ah,
Group
far
9
out.
reports enemy
Another
contact.
frigate down.
Guidance failure. We're
Let's
losing
queue up some
control.
more replacements in the
Strike group
pipeline.
reports hostile contact.
Group 6 reports enemy contact.
Hull breach. Hull breach. Assembly underway.
Group 9 under attack.
Construction underway.
Group 5 under attack.
Okay, let's hold
Group
position
9
here
reports
and
enemy
manage our
contact.
movers.
Group 3 reporting.
Group 5 reports enemy contact. Group 9 under attack. Group 5 under attack.
Alright, hang in there.
Group 9 reports enemy
Device
contact.
en route.
Group 5 reports enemy contact.
Okay, looks like we only need one for each of these devices.
You're clear
I'll
to
get
proceed.
each of the spares to follow in case any of them get taken out.
Group 5 under attack.
Okay, things are a little hectic right now,
Getting banged around here.
but we are making
Group
some
9
good
reports
progress.
Enemy contact. Group 5 reports enemy contact.
Friendlies under fire, moving in. Taking
Let's
damage.
try and focus up our strike craft here.
Group 3, strike group to battle positions. Group 1, watch your 6. Group 5, standing by. Hit your target. Group 6, copy. Heavy fire confirmed.
Group 6.
Seems like those probes have shifted their attacks away from our frigates now.
Confirmed.
Group 6 reinforced. Group
Time to
9
get our battle
under
groups
attack.
moving back again to provide covering fire for our
Roger, attack
movers.
withdrawn. Strike group moving into position.
Group 6.
How are we
under
going
attack.
here?
Strike group
Looks
coordinates
like
locked
one
in.
of them is
Strike
about
group
to make it to the
coordinates
power
locked
module.
in. Stay calm.
Nice.
Group 5 under attack.
Shield powered.
Device 1 installed. Power module activated.
Alright, that's one of them. Just need to wait for the other two.
Group 1.
This mover has it pretty easy on this side.
Group
No
3.
probes chasing it down.
Strike group attack order confirmed. Group 1 copies. Strike group attack order confirmed. Strike group attack order confirmed.
Let's get some repairs going for our damaged fleet here.
Group 6. Standing by.
Quickly
Understood.
reinforce Group
Repair
6
target
as
locked
well.
in. Group 6 copies. Acknowledged. I caught one. Drawing heavy fire. Strike group moving into position. Group
There's
5.
the second
Strike
device
group coordinates
connected.
locked in.
Device 2 installed. Power module activated.
Alright, one more to go. Where is that last device? Oh,
Confirmed.
this frigate's a long way
En
away.
route. Wingmen, tighten it up.
There's that
Group
keeper.
6
Gonna get
reporting.
Group 5 to
Group
focus
5
fire.
copies. Strike group to battle positions.
There's the device. Looks like the mover was taken out.
Group
Let's get
6
another
reports
one
enemy
onto it
contact.
right away.
Where's the escort? We need cover here. Supporting friendly units. Assume combat safe.
How's this battle going? Alright, taking quite a lot of damage.
Dreadnaught.
Damn, it took out a collector.
Strike group receiving fire. Watch your 6.
Okay, our destroyers managed to survive that round.
Abort code received.
Right, let's move Group 5 further back.
Group 6 reports victory.
Group 6.
Group 6 is back at full strength, which is
Group
good to
6
see.
reinforced.
Strike group reports hostile contact. Strike group receiving fire. Strike group moving into position. Under attack. What's the call?
Almost there.
Group 1. Heavy
Our
fire
strike
confirmed.
craft doing a good job distracting all those probes.
Okay, you're good
We
to
do
go.
need a few
Group 3
replacement
reporting.
gunships though.
Assembly underway. Group 4 copies.
Might get our pulses to go home and get some
Group
repairs.
5 reports enemy contact.
Docking with carrier. Group 1 standing by. Service complete. Group 2 copies.
Our mover is taking some fire here, but I reckon it'll make it.
Group 5 under attack.
Friendlies under fire, moving in. Drawing heavy fire. Under fire, requesting orders.
There we go,
Gunship
finally.
complete.
Device 3 installed. Power module activated. The distortion field is building.
Group 1, docking with
With all
carrier.
the 3 progenitor
Docking
power
with
modules
mothership.
activated,
Group
we
2
should now be
standing
able
by.
to defeat
Docking
the
with
Keeper.
carrier. Group 4 standing by. Docking with carrier. Group 7 reporting.
Hope you enjoyed part 8 of this playthrough, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, dislike, or a comment or two. Stay true, and I'll see you next time.
The Keeper is trapped.
The hyperspace core is back online.
Sensors detect a large power cascade building up inside the Keeper. We must escape before the Keeper self-destructs.
Hyperspace
Docking
module
signal
fully
green.
charged. Initiating hyperspace.